May I help you, sir?
Side-town, 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 side-town. Hey, it's the freedom of reason. Much love to everybody. Making a max of this rapping, your gluteus maximus, kicking ass. This my MXs, there's no mattresses we'll use. I slept on the floor in my room just so I could have a little more space for the stoop. I get discouraged a lot, encouraged a lot, watch courage a lot. All because the surface was hot from doubts. I was looking for change through the seats and the couch. Started making nasty tracks like I wore cleats in the house. To get a little sign, flip the script and then dip on mine. Mix the shit so my gifts on ground. Hit the spliff and that shit on mine. The great thoughts are AZ, go sound like Swayze, but filled with souls like Hades. Trying to get M's on M's like Sadie, Jay-Z, baby. Everybody with pastries. I'm trying to reach levels that God hasn't even seen.
Chicopwatch because people are dying on our streets where children live, and most parents don't recognize that there's genocide all around them.
Chicopwatch because repetitive rubs on baby brown backside can't soothe an aching race being blamed for its own homicide. Guns shoot genocide with no aim, no target practice when targeting blacks. Black always seems to be the target.
Chicopwatch because Chicago cop watch is good. Most cops out here is bad cops and they need to be exposed. Me being myself, I don't like the police. I never call them at all when I see something happen. I focus on myself and myself only. The police does not serve and protect. They racist and they disrespect. That's why most people handle their own problems. Police does nothing, in my opinion.
Chicopwatch because why not? We live in a day and age where racism is still alive and well. From all these centuries and back then, it's even worse now. They're killing us. Not even blacks only, they're killing all of us. We need to stop this violence. It's almost the end of 2014 and it's still here. Together, if we watch the policemen and record them and put it, they can see what they're really doing and how it's affecting us. Even the people can see how brutal it is and we can put a change to it. Please, Chicopwatch.
I mean, obviously.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Alexis! Hey!
Roach infected, black infected, brown infected, poverty infected. You can't put a statistic on broken homes or dirty deans, Miss Matthews.
You can't place your sanity in janitor's closet in 3,000 kids.
Holding confidence and confinement in folded files and highlighters. Kissing diplomas through alcohol bottles and pictures of lost fathers. Kiss your graduated having goodbye. The dust sitting on my dresser broke the alley.
I wear the same t-shirt and jeans.
Pride we wear every day sits on our dresser. I'm cornered on the corner of Chicago and last chance of hope. I've been dropped out of a system created to only graduate 40% of my people. Still wallowing in train cars at police stations.
Pushed out too often.
Shoot. 2 police cars.
I spend the day at the police station.
Apparently I look like a black kid. Apparently we're all the same. Apparently I'm guilty.
Before the sounds of gunshots woke me up,
I dreamt of empty courtrooms. I'm cornered on the corner of Chicago and last chance of hope. The bell rings in 5 minutes.
Pushed out too often.
Mr. Mayor convinces officials to terminate 54 schools in a graphic manner.
He still hasn't plastered baby onto his chart of pie charts.
And I'm still trying to find a right angle for my escape. If I didn't have windows to breathe the air of confinement,
I would have a better chance at living longer.
School me wrong, educate me right, ACT push, false history shove, tested on material we're taught to never know. It's written all over these streets.
Written all over defeat.
We've grown to love this guilt.
And I still love it here.
The bell has rung.
So the practice of cop watching has been happening for decades. We saw it starting around the time when Huey P. Newton and Black Panthers were organizing in Oakland. They would actually go around in their communities and follow the police around and look for instances of harassment and brutality. And so what We Charge Genocide is trying to do is just build upon that work and create new innovative ways to kind of challenge police violence, especially in Chicago. When we created the chicopwatch hashtag, we wanted it to be a method of actually documenting in real time the instances of police brutality and harassment that were happening in Chicago.
We knew that some youth in Kuumba Lynx had experience in Know Your Rights trainings and even in cop watching, because we use an example of an impromptu cop watch made by them in our own trainings for community members. And so we actually wanted to hear from them at the beginning of this campaign, why they thought that something like hashtag Shy Cop Watch and cop watch trainings are actually important in our communities, right? Why Shy Cop Watch? Why is watching the watchers a critical tactic in keeping our community safe, right? Black and brown youth have the answers. They know what they need and what needs to be done to get by from day to day in their heavily policed communities. And if we're trying to challenge and put a stop to police harassment and violence in Chicago, then we really need to hear from those that are most directly impacted and center those experiences and voices.
This piece is, let's really go in and say what it is that would be there. What is it that it would be like? What could we create if this push-out system was not there? All right, now, who would volunteer to be the first one to put a little something in? Yes.
Hello everybody, my name is Tyran Freeman, and a couple of weeks ago I was arrested for putting my friend on the bus to go to school. I know most people might be thinking like, what? Yeah, but...
Was it a U-Pass?
It was one of these cards, and I had a 7-day with no money on it, and I had put him on the bus, but originally the officer told me not to put him on the train. So I was like, well, we're just going to take the bus. I thought I had money in my car, so I did. I put him on the bus and I walked back to the train, and the officer grabbed me and was like, give me a venture. We told you not to put him on the bus because we were going to take it. So I'm like, no, you didn't tell me what I did wrong, so why would I just get up and give you my stuff, right? So her partner grabs me and like, come on man, just give up the venture. I'm like, no, I'm not giving it up. Most people might know me, I do have a temper, and it's like, if you don't tell me what I'm doing wrong, I'm not going to listen. That might not always save me. But yeah, I was arrested for that because I didn't give up my venture. And when I got there, I had missed a whole day of school, and they took my venture too. And they gave me a criminal background for a misdemeanor because I put my friend on the bus to go to school.
How we gonna get by? How we gonna get by? People say it all the time, stranded on the block, no money for the rent, no money for the rent. How we gonna get by? Stranded on the block, no money for the rent. Hey yo, I'm following my dreams like the star to the north. I ain't trying to be confined to the steps on my porch. Hey yo, I wanna see my city from the south to the north, east to west, bustin' me, tell me what's their worth. They want $1 here, $1 that $2.50 here, $2.50 there without the full price. Hey, you ain't going anywhere, but I ain't got the full price. Man, you ain't going anywhere, but we ain't got the full price. Man, we ain't going anywhere. Okay, you taking all our money, stealing all our cash. Done with venture cards, man, I hope they system crash. CTA, whack, they leave us on the track. Public check, take money, I need money.